Hey people, it's been a while since I actually been on camera. Focus, goddamn you, it's always a problem. As you can probably tell, I've turned a little bit bigger. Stuff happens. You do your job, you eat more, you drink more, everything like just coherently just digests, or kind of doesn't in my case. So there's a little bit of trouble that's going on. There's just one thing that I actually have to do before I actually decide to move forward to 3D and with my main job as well. That being said, my main job is an IT specialist that builds servers. The secondary job that I have as a hobby is actually 3D rendering, mainly, regardless of actually. Okay, so what I do cars, 3D renders cars. Um, there have been a couple of jobs with different kind of stuff as well, like for example the Apple Watch and some airplanes and stuff like that, and some like old school stuff, like weaponry, for example. Um, First of all, let me make this quite clear. I never thought that at 3D I will succeed. It always has been a hobby, but now I got tons of job requests as a freelancer that my main job is actually taking a hit. But there's a secondary story as well. In like, if you just put the job thing aside, there's just one minor thing. It requires me to go to the army for 8 months. It's mandatory. I can't do nothing about it. Either I broke my leg or become mentally ill all of a sudden. Stuff like that. But keeping the story short is I will be away for 8 months from September, yeah, 29th of September. I will be away for 8 months. That means no 3D, no computer uses. Okay, yeah, maybe in the weekends when I actually get home. But yeah, story short, it's me going off for basically an 8 month fat diet thing. Well, stuff happens. But yeah, it right now I stand in a situation where I get tons of jobs regarding of 3D, and my main focus on cars is like to drift into other places. For example, weaponry, Apple Watch, or any kind of design-oriented gadget renderings or stuff like that, or much more. But yeah, the thing that I used to do before was I basically rendered cars for myself. Yet here we are at the stadium after 2 years, which I never thought would ever happen, but thanks to some people that actually helped me out, it did happen. Self-confidence, sure as hell, yeah, good way to go. But yeah, there's a large problem. I started a freelance community called ADL, Automotive Design Labs, where people such as me, who are freelancers, do car renderings and post them online. We get money out of it because most of our work is for client specific. For example, Carter Hickman Design and tons more. Wheel companies such as Warsteiner, such as BC40 Wheels UK, such as 660 Design UK as well. And all of these clients are actually my personal clients, but I distribute my jobs out to ADL, so people that actually are in ADL, that's 5 of us, are actually getting the job, actually getting the payment as well. So what's happening is, since I'm going to go away for 8 months, ADL is going to die, basically. If I find another person to actually run it. Sure, yeah. My people who I've been talking to and who are in the team, yeah, they can run it, sure. But basically the clients actually come through me, so there's a bit of a problem with that. Second of all, there's a problem with Neil's Pyramid Design because my name is growing bigger and bigger every day. That my main work that I actually have to do as a 3D designer is actually cutting down as well. That means that no clients of mine will actually come in. Basically, they will come in, but I have to decline because I'm away for 8 months. I can't render or anything like that. I cannot do 3D modeling as well. Yeah, sure, I have tried to figure out ways to actually do it by my phone because I had the phone with me in the army at any time. Basically, what it means is I'm leaving my computer at home and trying to work as a remote desktop unit elsewhere. But it's nothing compared to having a mouse and a keyboard as well at the army. But with the army comes responsibilities, and with responsibilities comes discipline. So no computer, no leisure time. Basically, you're just gonna have to do what you gotta do, what you're given and told to do, and you don't have any escape from that. Unless on the weekends where you actually can come back in and join a family. So yeah, basically I'm just heading away. There's no income. My apartment has to pay for it somehow. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's 2 months away, but I'm still struggling to figure it out. So yeah, there's a lot of responsibilities I have to take care for. I'm just not gonna ditch the army thing in general because what's done is done. The letters have been signed. I have no escape from it. It really came at a bad time. I couldn't do anything about it otherwise than lie, which is not something I really don't want to do. And lying to your country is kind of bad. Sure, yeah, I could have done my 3D if I told a lie, but it's something that you, in my head, actually, what I'm thinking of is just do what you gotta do. Get it done with. You can come back. You can have your own time. You don't have to be worried about anything. Sure, yeah, we can do that, right? Sorry about the lag. Basically, yeah, I'm just struggling with some kind of finances and trying to finance my own company, trying to pay for my teammates, trying to figure out ways to basically finance my own hobby as well. So I'm not asking for any kind of donations or anything, but if you surely hell want to do it and help me out in this case and support the cause for me continuing on my 3D stuff, sure as hell. I'll give you a link where you can actually donate, but it's not mandatory and I'm not asking from you. But yeah, there's that. And it all comes down to a point where my schedule right now is full. Either it's IT work, either it's 3D work, rendering and such on. I cannot take any kind of jobs in. My schedule is really, really full. I can't do nothing about it. I grab my own instances of the jobs. There might be a spot in August where if anyone actually wants to hire me for a job in kind of 3D rendering and such, or help make tutorials, yeah, I'll help them do it. But if the amount is right, sure, yeah, we can figure out a way. But that's only in August, and we're already half through July, basically, which means that my time is limited. It's make this video an hour and ever. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, basically, when I go to the army, my career is fucked as a 3D designer. That's all I'm saying, and I can't do nothing about it. What's signed is signed. What's done is done. My name is out there already as the army. As I join the army, there are benefits as well. For example, this will go away. Probably. I don't know. It probably will go away. It depends on how they feed me, how I get around with like things and that. But yeah, it's gonna be at the top point. It's gonna be awesome because it's none of the experience I ever had before. But it's taking a so strong hit on my personal stuff regarding ADL, regarding Nails Pyramid Design, regarding Network Tomorrow as my company that I actually work for. It's gonna be hard to coming back to it. It's the 8-month period where you're actually away is such a drastic period that you can actually do nothing about it. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, when I'm coming back, I will never be the same again. So every kind of render, every kind of approach I had until this far will diminish. I cannot do anything about it. It's how it is. It's how our country works. It's mandatory. You know, stuff happens. And if I'm not coming back into 3D design, if I'm not going to work in IT anymore, which I'm basically not going to do, because I swore to God that I'm going to come back to that company and work for that company again. But if 3D design diminishes away, and if I'm not going to come back to it and not going to be good at it, the hobby just falls apart, then this is the last you will see of me. Which I really doubt, but there's always an option. So yeah, it's been also great years. There have been tons of things I have learned, tons of things that I have actually hated. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I hope that I will see you guys again. The tons of people that actually have given me support. And I will hope to see you again. It's a thing that happens, things that you cannot change. But let's hope for the best. You know, we all gotta do our stuff, but if it conflicts with other stuff, there's gonna be tons of problems, and this is where I'm at right now. So, if you don't have to go to the army and you can still do your 3D design, sure as hell enjoy your life. If you have a primary job, enjoy it. But if you're going away for 8 months without any kind of payments and you're basically isolated from your own community and your own people, then I'm gonna have to say that I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for myself for doing this. And yeah, that's it. So guys, if you're not going to see me again, just make sure that I'm giving you the message. I hope it's not going to happen, but I can't guarantee anything. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. If it's not going to happen, you're sure as hell going to see me coming back, either with drawings, either with 3D renders, or 3D modeling, sure as hell. Just make sure that your priorities stay straight and you're not actually being constricted by your own country. It's not that I hate my country, I love it to death, but it's crushing my interests, it's crushing my hobbies, and it's crushing my job, as well as crushing my daily income. So anyways guys, it's been another time where you actually get to see me. This is a kind of like vlog kind of type thing. So yeah, bye guys, and I'll see you in 8 months. Basically, because I'm not gonna make any kind of videos until then. So bye.